Hi guys, my name is Megan and welcome to this Pisces reading for the month of November. So I'm going to get an overall card for you guys from this deck and see what the overall energy is for you guys. So Pisces, November. All right. So we have Throne. Your potential is endless. So we're going to get a message from the book to get more clarity on this energy here. At the risk of sounding cliche, you can do anything you put your mind to. You are a mighty king or queen who is complex enough to be both gentle and valiant, just and magnificent, or any combination you should ever long for. The reason they tell you that you cannot have it all is because they are afraid you will become even more dangerous than you already are. Wow, so that message right there is basically saying you guys can have it all. I think your manifestation game is pretty strong in November. And this mermaid right here, I don't know why this message is coming through right now, but I'm going to go ahead and speak on it. Let me just pull this back. This mermaid right here, some of you were mer beings in a past life, and the powers and the energy that you had in that lifetime is infiltrating into this life. And I feel for some of you in November, you're able to harness the energies or call in the energies that you had in other lifetimes, like the powers, so to speak. The manifestation, like mermaids are very powerful beings. They have the ability to shapeshift, to change energy, and just look up on them and you'll understand what I'm saying there. But you guys have this energy about you in November that you're able to almost shapeshift is what it feels like. You're able to kind of bend energy at its will is what it feels like. So you're able to manifest and you have like this power energy behind you, this king or queen essence behind you in November. So that's very exciting to see. You're leveling up to, it's like you're being crowned in November is what this feels like. Like, you know, when a king or a queen gets placed on the throne and they go through that like ceremonial, I forget the term of it, but you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's see what else we've got here. Pisces, November. And because they brought in this energy about the fish, what I'm hearing now is that you guys are flowing with the current of life a lot easier in November. I feel like a lot of you in October were trying to flow upstream against the current and it wasn't working for you. And so you're realizing it wasn't working for you. And come November, you're flowing with the energy of life, the current of life, and things are going to start unfolding for you in a deeper way, in an easier way because of that. All right, we have Love, Wild Rose Fairy. So this energy feels like love is returning to you. I feel like some of you were lacking in love. So the energy of like the mother, the energy of the divine feminine, the energy of love for yourself, self-love, or even love of a new partner. All of that energy is what I'm picking up on here for November. So it's going to resonate differently for all of you. So some of you are going to have more self-love for yourself in November. Some of you are going to have a new love coming in. Some of you are going to be a mother, is what I feel like, and offering your love to your offspring. Or, you know, it could be just that motherly energy coming to nurture you in November. It could be your own mother, it could be somebody else's mother, or just a female that has that motherly type energy. It could be a friend as well. To nurture you and give you that energy back that you've maybe been depleted of in the past. All right, we have prosperity. Love seeing that. So the bee is very symbolic of prosperity, of hope, growth. The bee pollinates and helps things grow. So you guys, the energy that's coming in November is helping you grow, is helping you become more aligned to your abundant timeline. So the abundant timeline that you're stepping into in November, I do feel some of you may start to see a shift in your finances in November, or it's just setting in. The energy is setting in for that timeline shift to happen, and then you'll see it within the next few months start to trickle in the physical realm where you can pick up on that energy physically. But for a lot of you, it's just in the ethers right now. It's that energy is being worked on in the spirit realm, and then it's going to infiltrate into the physical realm. But it's about having hope and staying in your power here, like, you know, this queen king energy, staying in your power and knowing that you have this power to manifest whatever you want. It's the belief in that, the belief in yourself that is going to call that in. Let's see, I don't know if these are all going to fit, so I might have to do this. All right, we have patience. Yeah, so this is about you guys being patient with yourselves, not trying to flow against the current in November, knowing that things are unfolding in the time that they need to, having patience with yourself, having patience with other people, and having patience with the universe, because the universe will bring us things when we are spiritually ready for them. So if you're not ready for a new relationship, it's not going to happen yet, because you need to be in alignment with that energy. If you're not ready for your abundance yet, it's not going to happen because you need to be in alignment with that energy. So it's about having patience with yourself and where you're at, and honor where you're at, and know that it's for a purpose. There's more growth that has to happen. There's more energies that have to be released from you in order to move you into a higher level of consciousness, into a higher vibration, in order to align to that abundant timeline, or that timeline of a new partner, or whatever it is that you're trying to call in. But you have this power. It's about maintaining your energy in November is what it feels like. So staying strong, staying grounded. When you start to shift into lower vibrations, that's okay, but don't stay there for too long. You know, when you catch yourself trying to do that thing in October where, you know, you were flowing against the current and trying to swim upstream, it's about reminding yourself, like, okay, I just need to let go and flow. And then, you know, things are going to just figure themselves out. Spirit has a plan, always, always. And when we try to be in the driver's seat, sometimes we get tripped up. All right, there's a lot of water energy here. So there's a major healing energy coming through in November for you guys. There's also flowers here. So growth, rebirth is what this feels like. Stepping into a new version of you. And then we have the fish here, you know, so it's like the bee and the fish. And oh my gosh, I think is that a pelican? No, it's probably not. I forget what bird that is. All right, we have knowledge. So wisdom is being seeded in. Guidance from your guides through this knowledge that's coming in November to help guide you towards that abundance, towards that raise, towards that job that's going to be right for you, in alignment with you, towards your passions, your dreams, your desires. And the more you sit with this energy about what you want, being in a meditative place every single day, thinking and visualizing and speaking what you want to call in and believing it to be so, you call it in quicker. And the wisdom that Spirit is bringing you in November is going to help you. It's like they're sending little breadcrumb trails to you to be like, go here at this time and do this. Then once you do that, then the next step is going to present itself. Then the next step, until you get to where you're supposed to be with that job, with that relationship, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest in your life. Just be on the lookout for the synchronicities, for the signs, for the breadcrumb trails, because they're leading you towards your new chapter. All right, I didn't plan this very well. Let's see. I always do this. I apologize. Okay. All right. Now let's get into the tarot to get more clarity on this energy. So Pisces, November. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee is what I just heard. So some of you, that might be a message that you needed to hear. Pisces, November. Oh my gosh, I just realized this fairy also has like very mermaidy vibes to me. So yeah, there's a big group, and it's also Pisces, you're a water sign. So you are able to, like, I feel if you start looking into mermaid energy, it's going to resonate with you at a deeper level. Or just being around water. If you can be around water, bodies of water like lakes or rivers or oceans in November, something is going to ignite within you is what it feels like spark within you. Pisces. All right, we're going to split for the rest. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. This is the way I'm feeling it. Okay. So we have Justice going under knowledge. So Justice is about balance. It's about being in your power, believing in yourself. If you're going through something heavy right now in the legal department, I feel that the knowledge is coming in November to help you through that, to give you guidance and wisdom on what you need to do in order to be the victor in that situation. Justice is also just about balancing energies in general within you. So it could be, you know, there's certain things being surfaced, being released, helping you to come to the truth about certain things, hidden truths being revealed within you, coming to the surface within you, to help you understand yourself at a deeper level, to help maybe, it feels like these truths are going to be coming through to help you be like, oh, I no longer resonate with where I was going. Let me shift gears here and move in a different direction, because this just feels like movement too, like in a different direction. I feel like Spirit is guiding you somewhere new in November is what this feels like, or you know, just giving you the wisdom to help move you quicker, because I feel like maybe your boat was kind of stuck and lost out at sea, and now they're going to give you the energy to propel you forward in the direction needed. And then we have the High Priestess. This is going under prosperity. So again, this is about knowledge, wisdom, intuition, also balancing the light and the dark within you. So energies being balanced within you so that you can come into harmony within your spiritual being, come into alignment. And when you're in alignment, you get these downloads, you get this wisdom, you get this really strong intuition to guide you towards what you're supposed to be guided towards, and to help you call in, because when you're in alignment with your higher self, you're able to manifest in a stronger, more powerful way. We're always manifesting. It just depends on the frequency and the vibration we are holding within that now moment of what we're thinking about, what we're feeling emotionally, and what we're speaking verbally. So whatever your thoughts and your words and your emotions are with anything that you're trying to call in, you will call it in based on the vibration that you hold. So if you're thinking about your finances in a negative way, you're going to call in more lack energy. If you're thinking about your finances in an abundant way, you're going to call in more abundance. So I know easier said than done, but it's about reminding yourself, like, I am the king or the queen. I hold the power. I trust in myself, and I will be guided to what I need to be guided to in order for, you know, me to increase my energy, to raise my vibration, and to get into alignment with my highest timeline. All right. Yeah, so the Fool going under the Throne, your potential is endless. You guys are embarking on new beginnings in November, new energy, New doors are opening up for you. You're awakening to a new chapter. You're awakening to more of your potential, to who you truly are, to what lights you on fire, what excites you. And this dog right here is representative of fear, and, you know, telling him like, oh, don't go there, you might fall. But it's about letting go of that fear and trusting in the divine, trusting in yourself, trusting in the universe, and flowing with what you're being guided towards, regardless of what you're feeling fear of, letting go of the fear and just having trust and faith and free falling into that new chapter, into that new whatever is being presented to you. Even if you're afraid, just, you know, taking that leap of faith is ultimately what this is about here. So the Fool is all about taking a leap of faith towards your new beginnings, the new paths, you know, new adventures, fresh hope, all of that. All right, and then we have movement here. So the Six of Swords is about moving on, letting go, releasing. So what do you need to let go of in November? What do you need to release surrounding the energy of love? Because whatever you need to let go of and release is opening up the love, is opening up the heart chakra here. So this could be letting go of things physically that no longer resonate. Like if you have things in your household that remind you of the past, a darker past, maybe November is the time to go through those things and weed them out and get rid of those things that are physically that are physical reminders of your past, that holds a lower vibration, if you will. So letting go of clothes or shoes or decor or things that hold a vibration of the past, because you want to shift into this newer energy here with the Fool. So you can move on physically, emotionally, mentally by letting go of things in the physical realm. You know, just letting go of certain things in your house that hold a vibration of the past can up-level you, can shift you into a higher vibration instantly, and just make you feel loads better, like you feel a weight lifted off of you, because everything is energy, and objects we carry hold energy pending where we were when we were surrounded with those objects. So like, for example, if you had a sweatshirt that maybe an ex gifted you, it's time to let go of that, you know, because that energy that they implemented into that sweater when they gifted it to you holds a certain vibration and energy, and you want to release yourself of that so you can call in new love, is what messages they're sharing here. So things, I'm getting really strong, things that are like representative of past lovers, so to speak, or love energy that's not of a good vibration. So that's really funny to say, because love is a good vibration. So anything that's of the past with past lovers, or, you know, exes, or anything like that, that reminds you of your ex, or anything that holds the vibration of your ex, like get rid of it in November. It's time to get rid of it so you can call in this new energy of love. And for those of you who are in good, healthy relationships, this may just be a message to you to get rid of things that reminded you of your past. You know, anything that reminds you of your past that's not in alignment with the energy of love. And you'll feel into it. Just go through your house and be like, okay, does this bedspread feel in alignment with love, or does it feel heavy? Does this painting on my wall feel in alignment with love, or does it feel heavy? You know, if it's not in alignment with love, get rid of it. Because you want things in your energetic space that are uplifting and healing and holding a high vibration. Because what you surround yourself with ultimately becomes your energy. It just infiltrates in naturally. So, you know, transitioning, moving on. And it could also be a lot of you in November are moving physically, like maybe you're moving houses. Maybe you're going on vacation. Maybe you are releasing a past love is also, or releasing a relationship in November is what this could be as well. Like maybe you've been on the fence about this person, or maybe you've been, you know, back and forth, like maybe we're together, maybe we're not together, or maybe some of you recently got back with your ex and now you're realizing in November, like, oh boy, that was a bad mistake. Let me just cut my ties entirely and try for somebody new. So there's a lot of messages here. Take what resonates. All right, and then we have Eight of Swords, and my camera is overheating. Hang on. Sorry guys, my camera overheated. So there's an energy here of you feeling a little bit restricted in November, feeling a little bit, or it could just be right now you're feeling this energy, and in November it's going to be, this restriction energy is going to be lifted through your own volition. So Eight of Swords, this is like self-imprisonment energy here, like realizing that you are not in prison. Like there's no bars here, there's no gates here, and if this person were to just take the blindfolds off and take the, you know, wiggle their hands, they could remove these bounds if they wanted to. It's the belief that they're restricted and being held captive against their will that makes them feel that way. So this is going under the patience energy over here, the foggy bog. So this is telling me that to have patience and wait for the fog to lift in November. Allow the truth to emerge within you. Allow the guidance to emerge in order to follow your intuition, because you have the, you know, Justice card here, which is about truths being revealed. You have intuition here with the High Priestess. So this is about leaping into that new chapter with faith, letting go of what no longer serves you, removing things from your environment, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you know. So it starts in the physical of letting go, and then it trickles over into the emotional state. When you release things physically, then you purge them emotionally, you know, after they're gone. It's like kind of like a release. And the intuition that's coming in and the truths being revealed within you are helping guide you out of this self-imprisoned energy, out of this stuck energy, so that you can move into better territory, calmer waters, so to speak. But it's about patience and letting go and just flowing with the energy in order to align into your prosperous and loving timelines, and just allow the wisdom to come in. When we are what is the word? When we're not in a calm place, we don't receive the guidance and wisdom. So if your energy is not calm, like the calm waters, you won't see the reflection of what needs to be shared to you. If the water is ripply, you can't see through it. So it's about waiting for the waters to calm within you in order for that guidance and wisdom from that, you know, spirit, from your intuition, your higher self, and from spirit, to trickle in that knowledge, in that wisdom, and that guidance in order to get you to where you need to be. But all in all, this is a great energy for you guys for November, so I'm really happy to see that. And that is all I have for you guys. I'm sending you so much positive energy. I hope that you have an amazing November. If this resonated, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you in another video. Bye, guys.